brilliant to see them put out a really good show. As it is actually going to be the knife round coming right up. Now, are they? Or is this like a Macedonian pro strat where you like leave 3 behind? As it is going to be the knife round coming up very, very shortly. In fact, it's coming up right now. There's not very much to say about this, as Neville not really doing much. Crispy is going to take down the first frag, although Entity does take a 2-man lead. As it looks like they may actually win this knife round, which is a pretty good start for the definite underdogs in this matchup. Leaving all up to Crystal. Crystal do actually doing some pretty good work going, picking up 2 kills there, but not going to pick up any more. As that knife round is going to go to Entity. And let's see what the Macedonians can do. Because it is always good to see teams and the players from the smaller countries. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. As we're just waiting for both teams to say that they're ready for live. And then we will be going live. I think it's called Macedonia. Something like that. But yes, we will be going live. So, this is going to be alternate attacks versus Entity. The Germans versus the Macedonians, or I think that's how you say it anyway. Macedonian nuts, yep. As it is going to be Crispy, Crystal, Select, M&L, and Felix on the CT side, on the alternate side. And on Entity, we have Helios, Osama, Callan, Nightgood, and Nino. As we do see the Entity there, pushing up through middle underpass very, very quietly. And they may take M&L out by surprise here, as he will be focusing his attention as Crystal runs through the smoke, get down the first frag onto Hellas. Or Helios, as it is going to be a 5 versus 4. I think the C is pronounced as an S. Nino picks up 1 kill, and they have managed to get onto this B bomb plant. They're going to get it down pretty easily. As this is now going to be all up for the CT side to retake. I'd say that the terrorists have an advantage right now, just due to the fact they have the defenders, as Osama picks off Crystal, making it a 3 versus 3. We see Crispy is going to run through. He's looking to get that first frag, but Callan takes down Felix, who's trying to flank through the outside. It's now going to be all up to Solek. But Osama's in a good position, he'll take him down, and that is going to be 1-0 for Entity. And that's a pretty good start for them, considering that the T's are generally considered to be the favourites on the pistol round. And in fact, it is interesting to see that they decided to pick the T side as their first side, because they won the knife round. And generally, when you win the knife round in this map, you go into the CT side, because the CT side is considered the better side. As we do see an interesting thing there, that flash thrown out. That's done to stop any kind of aggression from CTs, as it is known for CTs to play aggressive on this map right at the beginning, trying to take control of the middle. As we do see, they have taken control of the middle as Osama's making his way along. Not really sure what they're going to do. They're just looking for that opening pick right now. Nino, he's forcing it back with SMG fire. Not getting any kills, but no, he will get the first kill. Crispy going down, and that will probably be their sign to rush out to the A bomb site. Macedonia. Yeah, that's how you say it, not Macedonia. Do you see Callan? He's also going to take down Select, making it a 3 versus 5. As you see the rest of Entity, they're going to be rushing out through middle. Nightgood stopping that rotation, leaving it all up to M&L. Sat here alone on the B bomb site. He just pick up 1 kill. He can't get any more than that, and that's a... yeah, that was an okay... well, not even an okay eco. When you're playing eco rounds, you want to pick up probably at least 2 kills. If you can pick up 2 kills in your eco rounds, then you're kind of going even. Any more than that's a bonus. If you can get a bomb plant or a defuse, or a win, that's even better. But ecos are all about trying to stop your opponents from getting a huge economy bonus. Yeah, there's lots of people with the name Osama. It's kind of a common name. It's just... Sadly, common names also get bad people using them. But either way, we do see that it's a 5 versus 5 still. MNL and Felix taking a lot of damage. As we do see the CTs there rushing out through the middle, but it's not really working for them. As the terrorists, they're waiting for that push. They're probably well aware of how aggressive you can play the CTs on this map. As we're seeing Osama, he's going to pick up 2 kills. He's looking for a 3rd. That's going to be a very easy kill. God, the chat. It's funny yet wrong at the same time. As Night Good is going to take on the last player, and that is going to be 3-0. I'm going to hell for this. Moments are in the chat right now. But either way, that is going to be 3-0. In favour of Entity. As this is now where the game starts. This is now where the game starts, as both of them, they all have weapons. And Alternate are really going to want to win this. We see the flash coming out, but the smoke shuts that completely down. Although we do see an aggressive play by Select. That's what that flash was there for, to give him the opportunity to move forward. And now they've taken complete control of the middle. I would like to see them. And Select is going to take down the first kill. Taking down Dino. ML is going to take down the second one. And this is probably going to be an A push. Although this Entity, I'm not sure what they're going to do in this position, as they have no map control at the moment. As we see Osama, he is going to pick up the first kill for his team. He's trying to get the entry frag. He has a good idea where Felix is. But not very much is happening. The gameplay slowed down a lot as, well, Entity are not sure where to go. They're trying to get the initial pick. And it's really going to be all up to Osama to do that. But that's not going to work as Felix completely blindsides him, as that is going to be now a 2 versus 3. So let's switch over to Night Good. As he's making his way through to A. It looks like they're going to go for just a straight up A push. The last 2 left, they've only got 30 seconds. They've got enough smokes to do it, barely. Actually, no they don't. They need 1 more smoke to do an A push successfully. So it is a 2 versus 4. Up to Kalan and Night Good versus Crispy, Crystal, Select and Felix. As MNL is complaining about lag, and in fact it looks like they're just going to save. That took way too long. As Felix takes down one, Felix takes down the second one. Now, as luckily Entity, they didn't have people left behind with no money, but that is going to be 1-3 as Alternate finally pick up their first round. As how is the ping looking on the CT side, on both these 2 sides? The pings are mostly okay. As you see, the highest fragger in the game is Osama with 6 and 1, doing rather well for himself. As we do see MNL is going 1 versus 1 versus Nino. He's going to take him down, giving him complete control of that middle area, and this is now going to be 5 versus 4. And I do like this movement by Alternate, because a lot of CT players, a lot of CT teams play this map way too defensively. They basically sit back and wait for the terrorists to attack them, which gives the terrorists an advantage. However, this map is one of the few maps where playing aggressive as the CTs can do great wonders. If you do see this A push is coming out, it's going to be 3 versus 5. The smokes are pretty good, as Kalan's going to pick up the first one. Crispy is going to get the trade though, making it all up to Kalan and Night Good. And this is not going very well for Entity right now. We're going to switch over to Kalan. He's in a 1 versus 4. The bomb is kind of down. Oh no, he's got the bomb in hand. But Felix is going to take him down, and that is going to be 2-3. In fact, that's going to force Entity onto an eco round of their own. Oh no. They're probably going to go for an eco because Kalan and Helios doesn't have enough money to buy up, and that is going to be 3-2. But either way, this time it looks like the Entity, they don't want anything to do with this middle area. They're just going to go for a straight up A push on this eco round. And Crispy is in a brilliant position to stop it. 1 kill. He's just mowing them down 1 by 1 with Felix as well. And it's going to be all up to Night Good. He is the last one left alive. He's got a Glock in hand. Can he do anything? Anyone in chat as a beginner? Well, as an eco round is basically where you don't have enough money to buy up guns, so you only use pistols instead. It generally is a free round, and your goal in those rounds is simply to do as much damage as possible and try maybe get a bomb plant. But either way, it's going to be a full buy-up again, although we do see that Tino still doesn't have quite enough money to buy up correctly. He has a good little hand, and see Select is playing aggressive on middle again. Going to pick up 1-2 kills. Brilliant play. The smokes and flashes perfectly timed, and frankly, this is why Alternate has been completely dominating outside that pistol round. That their middle control is perfect. See, Emanelli's going to take down Nino, leaving it all up to Osama and Kalan. Crystal's going to take down Osama. As Crystal's going to finish it off, picking up another 2-piece for himself, and that's going to be 4-3. And let's have a quick look at how the frags are going. We see Felix is the highest fragger in the game with 8-3, but right now I just get the feeling that Alternate know how to play this map a lot better than Entity. As we do see, once again, they are starting to be able to buy up. As in, Entity have lost 4 rounds in a row. All the gun rounds they've lost. As it looks like they're going to just go for a straight up A push. The smokes are coming out. They're pretty good smokes. We see Felix is spamming out through the smoke. I don't like the lack of a second smoke here. As Kalan does take down Crispy though. Taking him down through the wall. Going to make it a 4 versus 5, and that's a very good entry pick. As Felix does get the return though. And he's got a good position right now on the A bomb site. And that's going to give him another frag. In a perfect position to get the flank, picking up 2 more frags. 3 more frags, and that is going to be 5-3. And that's a little bit of a sad. Because Entity really, the reason why he managed to... There was a lack of a second smoke there. As in, generally on this map, you're supposed to put 2 smokes. 1 here, and 1 here. They did this smoke, they missed the second one. As we do see Nino, he is going to take down MNL. A little bit too much analysis on my part. With, once again, Crispy looking to get that middle control. However, Entity, this time they're waiting for it. They're set up, they're waiting for that push. But this time it's not going to come, because they got that initial pick, meaning the Alternate, they're now just saving all their energy to try and defend as much as they can. Slowly they're creeping up through the middle. Crispy is going to be the one who's looking completely in the wrong direction. In fact, nobody's looking middle at the moment. He's been completely smoked off. They have no idea this middle push is coming. In fact, this B bomb site push is going to take them out completely out by surprise. It's going to be all up to Crystal. It's going to be completely down to aim right now. Crystal's going to take down 1. He's going to go down to Nino. Select is still on the bomb site though. But he gets the trade. The bomb is going to be a 2 for 4 trade. Going to leave it all up to Felix. And that was a very good move coming out from Entity. Slowly creeping out through the middle. Alternate had no idea that was coming. As it's going to be all up to Felix. He's going to run away and try and save his weapon. It's a 1 versus 3. He's down to 17 HP. That's not going to work. No, it was. No, I will say that it was after what Whiskey 5 said. So shout out to him. As it's going to be all up. Can Felix even save his weapon right now? No, we can't. And this is going to be round number 10, and Entity do bring 1 back. And you have to remember, this is a very, well not very, it is a CT bias map. As in 5-4, although Entity has only won 1 gun round out of the 6, 5-4 is not anything that you start to get worried about. So that's a quick look. Again, we're going to switch over to Select, as he's the one trying to push middle, but this time the flashes. I like this. Entity are learning. They know the Alternate are very aggressive on middle, so their flashes are out there to counter that. That was brilliant work from them. As we do see, Crispy, though, does get the trade, stopping any possible aggression onto A, making it a 4 versus 4. The smokes are coming out. As where's the bomb? It looks like they want to go for a bomb site push at the moment. That just shows the Entity, they're realizing what was going wrong, and they're trying to shut it down. As not good. I'm not sure how MNL won that, but he did, making it a 3 versus 4. The flashes are coming out, and Alternate, they have a pretty good idea. Kalan's going to completely miss his shots there, as Osama, coming up for the flank, getting the 1-for-1 trade, making it a 2 versus 3 right now. They've managed to kind of get into the A-bomb site, but not quite. Helios is looking to get an easy kill. He will, taking out Felix, making it all up to Crispy and Crystal versus Helios and Kalan. A 2 versus 2 right now, and a very important one. See, Crystal's in a good position, leaving it all up to Helios. There's a 1 versus 2. Can he do this? He knows where 1 is. He's using that smoke, but he's only got 9 seconds left. Crispy, I'm not sure how he missed that, as the bomb plant is going to go down. That was pretty bad by Crispy, although the spam is going to come through the wall. Crystal picking him up, getting 2 kills, and that is going to be 6-4 in favor of Alternate.
Bomb has been defused.
That was pretty good game sense, considering that generally you plant. I'll pop out a little bit just to show you. Generally, you plant the bomb if you're trying to be safe here, but instead he planted it here, and somehow Crystal managed to realize that and adjust his spray. I'm not quite sure how he managed to do it, but he did. As Alternate are now 2 rounds up. And if we have a look at the economy, Entity desperately need this round. Doesn't mean WC no playing aggressive. He is going to get that first pick. Very good. He's got a good idea that 1's still there in the middle. And I would like to see a smoke coming out to cut off a Select. Not Select. Who the hell is there? MNL. Slowly. Entity, they're trying the same thing again. They've smoked off middle. Although MNL is there this time, Tino's going to take him down. They have to know this B-bomb site push is coming. As we're seeing Felix, he's rotating along. And it's going to be a 4 versus 3. We see Crystal, he's left there all his on the B-bomb site. He's going to pick off 1, but it's not going to be enough. As it's now going to be a 2 versus 3. The bomb is going to go down rather easily. As Helios, he's going to be 1 versus 1 going on. Crispy is going to win that, and Felix is going to leave it up to Clan. But how the hell did Clan get from behind? I'm not sure, but he picks up 1 kill. And it's now going to be a 1 versus 1. In fact, Crispy knows Halan can't stop him. Halan, is he going to have enough time? No, he isn't. He is going to get the kill, but I liked Clan's movement there, but the bomb position that it was planted in was not set up for that. And so that is going to be 7-4 in favour of Alternate and Entity. They're going to be forced into another eco round, apart from in fact, it's going to be a buy. How the hell do they find the money? I'm not sure how they found the money to pick that up, but either way they do. As we see Clan waiting for that middle area. And Tino's going to take down MNL. That's a nice first pick, as again, I do like the way that Entity has reacted to what Alternate were doing. Having said that, Alternate themselves have reacted by not playing quite as aggressively on middle. They're just now playing a little bit more standard, so to say. Yep, I will say trying to read Critic while I'm casting that's longer than like a sentence is very hard. The smokes are coming out. Crystal dodges that first flash. He's in a great position. They weren't expecting him there. He picks up 2 kills in a row, leaving it in a 3 versus 4. However, they have managed to get onto the B-bomb site. But Select coming around. They didn't even clear that out. No smoke, no flashes. Giving Alternate easy pickings there. Crispy's going to flash himself. But it isn't going to matter, because this is a 2 versus 4 that I do not see Nightgood and Tino winning. Crispy gets taken out by Nightgood. Crystal takes down the second one, and that is going to be 8-4 in favour of Alternate. And well, I'll say that I've seen some good individual play from Entity as a whole, as in especially, I wasn't going to say Osama, but Nino is actually the second highest fragger in the game. Sadly, they also have the lowest fragment in the game. Night Good, not having a very good game, going 3-9. As this is going to be yet another eco round coming out from the T side. Definitely not have enough money for this round. As they're slowly going up through balcony. They're just trying to get another simple attack. As Crystal misses the first shot, so it's not going to matter. He picks up 3 kills in succession, using that box perfectly, and that is going to be 9-4 in favour of Alternate. And what country is Entity from? They are from Macedonia. Well known for their nuts and their ancient Greek time armies. I think they went up against the Persians. I think went up against the Persians and the Romans at some point. Because they were known for their flankers. As we do see Fleck is playing aggressively on middle. Kalan had no chance there, getting taken down. As it is going to be a 4 versus 5. The smoke is pretty good, stopping any possible A balcony push, with Crispy covering the other area. As that is going to be all up to Osama. He is not going to be able to do very much, as that is going to be 10-4. As Alternate, they've taken complete domination in this game. Entity have won only 1 round of the last 11. And I'm from the UK, Britannia, well known for their tea, navy, and just being generally awesome. But either way, we see the flashes coming out once again, Alternate taking control in the middle. It looks like they're getting they're no longer really fearing Entity. They're feeling themselves, they're playing very aggressive, and it's working because I get the feeling that Entity just are very, very demotivated at the moment. As Crispy is going to take down second frag, lovely shooting there. It's going to be all up to Kalan and Helios, and Entity, they've had small, bright moments of nice adaptation and good movements, but Alternate have just been better at adapting. As we see, Kalan's going to take down Crispy. It is going to be a 2 versus 4, but make that a 2 versus 2. Never mind, as Kalan picks up 2 kills and Helios picks up 1 of his own. As Kalan's going absolutely huge right now, picking up 3 frags in a row. And it's going to be all up to Crystal. We're going to switch over to him. He's got a Molotov in hand. Put that flash perfectly timed, slowing him down so much. How the hell did he do that? I'm not quite sure how he got that smoke kill, but either way, it's going to be all up to Helios now. So 1 versus 1. It was a 1 versus 2. Going to be making away, and Helios is playing a little bit too aggressive for that bomb position. In fact, that bomb position was pretty bad. It gives Alternate the ability to use that box as a defense. As we see, Crystal is going to take down Helios, using that spray to know exactly where he was, and that is going to be good half, 11-4 as the first half ends. As that was a pretty big domination coming out from Alternate after those first few rounds. And that is going to be, in fact, the highest fragment in the game is Crystal, going 16-5. Absolutely domination coming out from them. Too American over here. I like coffee. Damn you Americans and your coffee. But yes, that was a little bit like wall hacks, but either way, that is going to be 11-4 in favour of Alternate over Entity. However, Entity, they are going on the easier side. If they can win this pistol round, they have a shot. If they lose the pistol round, it's basically over. GG. Kind of. As in, it's never completely GG, but 14-4 is not easy to come back from. And this is an internet event. This is the Star Ladder League Season 6 on the Star League, and this is Entity versus Alternate. It's basically like the Premier League for Counter-Strike. A Russian Premier League for Counter-Strike. As we are going to see, it's going to be a good round for Alternate, and they are the favourites to win this pistol round as well, so Entity are going to need to pull out something great to defend against this, and we do see a very heavy B stack coming out. It looks like they're confident in their own ability to retake, as we do see Helios and Nino has defuse kits. And in fact, it is going to be an A push, and there's going to be nobody on this A bomb site. They're going to walk out, and nobody is here as Eminel and Felix is going to pick up the first 2 frags. Kalan does get the return, but yeah. As Crystal might get surprised here. He is going to get taken down by Kalan, making it a 2 versus 3. But Felix and Crispy take on the last 2, and again, I just feel that they were banking way too much on them attacking B. That was a little bit... They were basically pulling all their eggs in one basket, and sadly they dropped it. Because even if you do the retake A strategy, you generally want to have a few more standing in middle. And this time they're just stacking on A. This time they're going the complete opposite. Select's going to pick up 1, but Kalani is going to get the trade. They are going to get the weapon. In the meantime, however, alternates, well, they are being a little bit slow going through to B. It isn't going to matter as Entity are still staying on A, and this is going to be a very easy B bomb plant. So Osama is still waiting, and he may just be trying to save his weapon right now. As a Galil, it is worth quite a bit, and retaking this B bomb site is very, very difficult. I know that Crystal did cheat at one point. He kind of had a bunch of online results that were amazing, and then as we see ML takes down Nino. He's going for a second kill. Easy frags here. We're going to switch over to Helios as he's the one who's going to be looking for any kind of exit frags, or he may get a kill here onto MNL. Oh, not as MNL does take down Osama. In fact, that's a pretty big kill, taking down that weapon carrier, and that is going to be 13-4. As we are going to be going into yet another eco, probably going into 14-4. And then after this, Entity desperately need to win a round after that, and several rounds, because they're very, very far behind. So you see Helios, he's going for the damage. He's doing actually a pretty good job giving Nino a good kill onto Crystal with a headshot. But either way, I'm not sure I like this middle aggression just because of the weaponry disadvantage they have. Although Nino, he is going to take down Select, giving his team an extra weapon they can pick up. Osama's going to have the most health, and he's going to use that Khalil. Surely he's going to go for it this time, as they do actually have a man advantage. We see they're going through a B bomb site push again, and there's nobody on B. Again, we're seeing a very stack-heavy play coming out from Entity, like they're trying to do an amazing stack, but it's just not working. As Crispy's easily going to take Kalan down, and leaving it all up to Nino and Osama. Nino does pick up 1, but Osama also goes down. MNL picking up 3 easy kills there, and well, hopefully Entity can do a little bit better of defense on this round. Either that or it's basically over. As in, this is do or die situation time for the Macedonians. As we do see that the Macedonians do the popular knife each other in the back strategy. I'm not quite sure what that strategy means, but yes. It's a pro strategy either way. But either way, we do see a little bit more common stack, a 2-3 stack coming out, with Nightgood playing a little bit aggressively up middle, trying to take control. But there's going to be nobody there. In fact, we see that Alternate, they're just going for a straight up A bomb site push. They're not doing anything crazy, they're not doing anything weird. I feel that right now they feel that they're the better team, so they're just playing it simple, because they know they don't need to do anything different. So Osama's going to pick up 1. Crystal's going to get the trade. As it looks like they're not quite on the A bomb site yet, with the rest of them rotating around. The smokes are good though. You see those 2 smokes talking about? They've got them both down, blocking off both middle and CD spawn. Although Nightgood just runs through, gets the headshot. That was very risky, but it actually worked. Nobody was looking in that position. Now going to be a 3 versus 4. They do actually have the bomb site. Entity have control of the bomb right now. It's tentative control, but they have a huge advantage right now. The Grade's going to come out, doing a lot of damage to Helios. And it's going to be another 1-for-1 trade, and Entity can accept those 1-for-1 trades. Alternate, they want to win this, because winning this would basically be GG already, as Nino picks up that last very important kill. And that is going to be 14-5, as Entity bring one back. And so, well, Alternate, it looks like they are going to eco. As in, I would have thought after winning the first 3 pistol rounds and not taking that much damage that they'd be able to buy up, but it looks like they're just going to be going for an eco. They realise that they don't need to risk it. They've got plenty of rounds to give away, so they're just going to buy up and make sure they've got a brilliant economy for the next rounds. As we can see, Helios is going to pick up one. Helios is doing rather well defending the B-bomb side. Looking for a third. Yes, he can. He's now in a 1 versus 2. Can he get this ace? No, he can't. Nino's going to steal it away from him. But Helios is going to pick up a nice 4-piece for himself, and that is going to be 14-16 in favour of Alternate, but Entity have won 2 in a row. Having said that, there is a very large mountain for these people to climb. I think Macedonia does have a lot of mountains in it. I can't remember. But either way, hopefully they'll have a lot of experience in climbing mountains. As we see, Osama is playing very aggressive, but he's going to find nobody here, and that's surely going to be a clue that they're going for a B-bomb site push. And in fact, that's why he was flashing and smoking. It's going to be all up to us, Helios and Nightgood to defend this. Crystal's going to get the first gun to Helios. Nightgood, though, is still on the bomb site. Clan has rotated over. It's now a 3 versus 4. Old M&L, nice grenade AK-47 combo here, and Entity are kind of stuck in this in connector right now. Although I saw that brilliant headshot, taking down Crystal, making it all up to M&L and Felix. The bomb has gone down though. They've got the defender's advantage, and Felix is going to equal things out, and then get one more. And Nino's in a 1 versus 2 right now. Can he do this? He's looking for Felix. He's got a pretty good idea where they are. As Nino will take down 1. We'll switch over to him. He's still in a 1 versus 2. Yes! Nice headshot there. Instantly taking on M&L. He'll get the defuse, saving his team. Nino clutching it out. For Macedonian fans everywhere. And that is going to be 14-7. That was absolutely pixel perfect brilliant. And maybe, well, they are going to... Alternate will have enough money to buy up. Due to the fact that they had that eco round where they could have brought up, it means that their economy is pretty good at the moment. And in fact, they might even be able to buy up next round, even if they lose. You see, Nightgood is trying to play aggressive as Nino. He takes down the first frag. But Nightgood's in a pretty good position. As Helios is one in his own, spamming down throughout smoke. He misses the jump, but, well, I can accept that mistake there, because it's all going to be up to M&L. As M&L will go down to Clan. Very little can do there, being taken down from all sides, and that is going to be 8-14, as all of a sudden, Entity are showing a little bit of life here. They might not know how to play the T side in this map, but they seem to know how to play the CT side. And this is a little bit strange that they decided to go on the terrorist side as their first half, so to say. Because generally you pick the easier side, but either way, if it works for them, that's all that matters. We are going to see another eco round come out. They don't quite have enough for economy. Well, this is going to just be a rush with no smokes or flashes. It's going to be easy for Nino to pick up 3 frags there. Nothing much to say. That was just nothing more than a shooting gallery. And that is going to be 9-14 as all of a sudden a 14-3 deficit has now been made to a 14-9 deficit, as Entity has actually won the last 6 rounds in a row, I think. 5 rounds in a row. As the flash is going out, Alternate, they're trying to take control of middle, using that underpass to its best advantage. As Kalan's going to pick up one. Felix! Nice headshot there onto Nightgood. He really shouldn't have won that battle, but his aim was just a little bit better, as it looks like they're going to be going for a B push. Rushing out through middle. Felix double smoking to make sure no shenanigans come from a window. And Kalan I'm not sure he knows he's there. They probably have a good idea as Kalan waiting for that smoke to dissipate. He's going to run away, taking out my Felix. I feel he needed to hit those shots. He put himself in a situation where it was either hit those shots or be in a terrible position. As it is now going to be 3-4. As it is finally going to be alternate match point. As again, it looks like slowly they're rotating over to A. And that's going to be pretty good as Entity are very spread out right now. It's going to all be up to Osama, who's on his own with 40 HP, to try and defend this A push that's going to be coming out. They still have plenty of smokes and flashes to be able to do this push, and they're not even going to use any of them. They're just going to creep out and it's going to work. Does Osama even know this is happening? Well, he does now, as he gets the trade, and I suppose that was the best he could have ever hoped for Osama getting. As Helios is going to run through the flash, the bomb is going to go down, or is it? As Nino comes through from CT spawn. Brilliant game sense there, coming out from Nino, picking up 2 frags in a row, and that is going to be 14-10. As we see, the economy is starting to get out of control for Entity, but right now the economy doesn't matter for Entity because they're 2 rounds away from losing. It doesn't matter if they can buy up for 3 rounds in a row. Just because if they lose 3 rounds in a row, the game is over. As note, this is a best out of 1. It is a Star Ladder League. And frankly, this is being a pretty good game, considering I was not expecting Entity to come back like this. They lost the pistol round, but then after that, they're completely shutting this map down. In the meantime, we're seeing aggressive CT play come out, and Felix might get caught out. As Nino is waiting for the smoke to dissipate, but the smoke isn't quite good enough. He's got a little gap there. Did he spot Felix there? He's kind of being... He's going to get 1 kill. The trade is going to come out, but Clan also comes out at the same time. Nice little double person action there, making that trade satisfactory towards the Entity side, making it a 3 versus 4 right now. As we see, Select takes down Kalan, making it a 3 versus 3 right now. Double person action. Yeah, that sounds wrong if you say that out of context. Yes, Counter-Strike is all about the double person action! Sometimes even threesomes! That's why I like casting Counter-Strike. It's all about the double person actions. But anyway, it's going to be all to Crispy and Crystal. They have managed to get to the A-bomb site, but again, they're running out of time. As Nightgood is going to take down the bomb carrier, and that could have actually won them this round right now. We see Crystal, he's desperately trying to get his bomb plant down. He may actually be able to do it, but he's going to give the enemy team enough time to swing around, getting that kill. Very easy. And that, although Entity are playing this map rather well, I feel Alternate, they're playing a little bit too defensive. They're going for those alpha strikes right at the end of the round, when in reality, they're just not giving themselves enough time to adapt to what Entity is throwing their way. But either way, we are going to see there is going to be 11-14 in favour of Alternate, but Entity, well, Entity, they've won the last 7 rounds in a row. And they've already shown themselves to be a pretty good team right now. As see, it looks like that the T's are trying to take control of the middle area. Nice little smoke there, so it looks like they're going to go for an A push. The flash are coming out, they're going to be running out. Felix is going to get the first entry pick. As Nightgood is going to be rotating out through CT. He is going to get the better of those Crispy, but not before Felix gets the trade. And this is now going to be a 3 versus 3. As I'm not sure what MNL was doing there. They didn't even check that spot. That's a very common spot. As Helios going to pick up another one of his own. And Alternate, they're doing nice individual moments, but they're not really moving together as a team. And although they're taking control of areas on the map, they're not doing anything with them. They're spending so much time trying to set up for this perfect push or the perfect entry that they're giving the CTs enough time to just dance around them. As we see again, Osama, easy flank there coming out from him, and that is going to be 14-12. Danis, can you stop? As in, I will have to talk to people about getting a co-caster, because I am definitely looking for one. As in, I've kind of tried a few people which have been okay. The hard part is finding someone who's good at, who knows about Counter-Strike. As the smokes are coming out. The teams again, they're taking control of middle, and we do see the difference in these two teams play, and it is quite nice to see how many different styles of play you can find on this map. Whereas Alternate was taking control of the middle area, Entity seemed to be all about the rotations. With Alternate again taking control of middle, as they want to do yet another A-bomb site push. They're peeking out for that first kill, but Nino running out desperately at the right time. He does get the trade, but he slows down that push, giving his team more than enough time to rotate around. As That Good is going to pick up another one, as that rotation, like what I said again, making it a 3 versus 3. And that smoke that was thrown out is hurting them more than it's helping, and they may want to just switch over to B. As rotating over to B might be a pretty good choice right now. They still have enough time to do so. Although again, I do like that Helios, he's thinking what I'm thinking. Select is slowly trying to join up with his teammates. As he's going to give him Osama an easy kill though. Osama picks up a second one though. That second frag was nice. It's going to be all the Crystal. He's in a 1 versus 3. He's got 7 seconds left. Unless he does something amazing, this is not going to happen. As Helios is going to take down Crystal, and that is going to be 14 to 3. This is a comeback. The comeback is on. And seriously, I was not expecting this in any shape or form. When I said earlier if Alternate win the pistol round, it's GG, I sound really stupid now. As in fact, we are going to see Alternate, they're going to be on a pistol round. They're going to be putting all their eggs into the last basket. As Entity, they're going to be tying it completely up unless this happens. Alternate's going to be rushing out onto the A-bomb site. Can they do anything? No, they can't. The smokes aren't there. It's very hard to do anything without smokes on this map. As Osama is just ripping this team apart. Crispy will finally take him down, but one kill is still not enough. As we do see that the economy, although the economy on Entity doesn't matter, the economy and Entity is just showing how dominating they have been, with Nino being the highest fragger in the game, going 13-18, with this entire game being tied up. With Entity having won the last 10 rounds in a row, as Helios snipes his own team. Yay! As the flashes are coming out, I like that flash a lot. As we do see Entity are playing very aggressive onto A. In the meantime, Osama, he's kind of standing in the fire. It isn't going to work for us. Crispy is going to take him down, making it a 4 versus 5. Whoever wins this is guaranteed a tie in their favour. As the smokes are coming out, and this is a very good push coming out from Alternate. Entity was slightly out of position, and now they've taken advantage of it, but Nino spamming down through the smoke. It's now going to be a 4 versus 4. As Night Good's going to pick up one. M&L though, instant headshots can land, making it a 1 versus 2. It's going to be all up to M&L. He's in a 1 versus 1 right now. But Helios is going to clutch it out. Nice retake there, coming out from Entity. And that is going to be 15 to 14 as Entity somehow are on match point. Seriously, Entity have given themselves a tie against one of the better German teams. They've completely come back with some brilliant individual play, nice clutches, as well as I really like their rotations. They're working well as a team on the CT side. They need to work on their T side, but their CT side has been really good. To be fair, Alternate have also been making mistakes, as in, they've been playing way too defensively for this map. This map is not a defensive map, for either the CTs or the T side. As we've seen, Nino's in a good position. Nico's gonna pick up one. Nino's gonna pick up the second one. He's gonna rotate back after getting that kill, but he's already done the work that he needs to. As Crispy, he will equal things out a little bit in their favour. But it's going to be 3 versus 4 right now. An alternate. This is looking like they might actually lose against Entity. I'm not sure how this is happening. As the smoke's gonna come out. The middle area has been completely smoked off. And I do like that smoke by Entity. It forces all the T's to go through to B, as Helios is going to pick up 2 easy kills. Crystal is the last one left. He's on a 1 versus 2. If he hacks, he needs to turn them hacks on now. No, he can't. Clan's going to take it down. And Entity win that 16-14 after starting this half 11-4 down and then losing the pistol.